Here we are, park in Midtown Stockton, and behind me is the Haggin Museum. It just went through a $2.5 million renovation of its fine art galleries, an American gallery, a new European gallery, and an expanded J.C. Leyendecker Gallery. So come down, check out the renovation. We're going to give you a real brief tour. Here we are in the J.C. Leyendecker Gallery. Now this is upstairs in the arcade of the museum, and the J.C. Leyendecker Gallery is now a permanent gallery, and it's been expanded here at the Haggin Museum. Now why is J.C. Leyendecker so important? Well, you can see here Saturday Evening Post. J.C. Leyendecker did over 300 covers for Saturday Evening Post. You know Norman Rockwell. He was made famous by Saturday Evening Post. Well, J.C. Leyendecker was his mentor. And if not for J.C. Leyendecker, you wouldn't know of Norman Rockwell. So as you can see here, J.C. Leyendecker was a prolific commercial artist, one of the most prolific of his era. And he painted all of these covers for Saturday Evening Post and also did lots of advertising illustration for companies like Kellogg and the Arrow Color Company. This is the largest J.C. Leyendecker collection on display to the public in the world. And he's collected by such famous folks like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. Here we are in the brand new American Art Gallery at the Haggin Museum. This did not exist until this renovation. And we are standing in front of a very famous painting done by Albert Bierstadt. Bierstadt was a German-born American artist who was very famous for his paintings of the Yosemite Valley, especially those here on display at the Haggin Museum. There are 7 Bierstadts on display here at the Haggin, and the one we just started with, that one hung in the White House, in Ronald Reagan's White House. It was in the Roosevelt Room during his first term. But there are some beautiful ones that you can see on the wall there. There's 2 Yosemite ones back to back there that Albert Bierstadt did. But the American Art Gallery is full of great and beautiful landscapes of America. Now, one of the new additions to the museum is also this interactive technology. And it's first time this has been here. And what's cool is you can learn about the Haggin family and how that collection ended up here at the museum. And then also the art movement in America. Very interactive. You can look at paintings, learn about the Hudson River School. You can go back to the menu if you want to look at art in a new way. It'll take you to the art gallery that's exactly laid out like it is here in the museum. And you can zoom into paintings and really get some detail. And this is one of Bierstadt's works here. So brand new technology in all three of the galleries on the first floor. So check that out and learn more about the art and how it got here in Stockton. Here we are standing in front of A Last Summer Day, Normandy by Constant Troyon. This is the largest painting in the Haggin Museum collection that's on display. I've got a brand new gold gilded frame, well, the original frame, it's been re-gilded. And it's also one of the 15 paintings within the collection that has been conserved just for this renovation. As you can see in the American Art Gallery, the Haggin family really enjoyed the diversity of art in Europe, and their collection ranges from more conservative, classical styles to innovative and experimental works. You'll see cityscapes, animal paintings, and even fantasy. Here we are in front of another famous painting here at the Haggin Museum by William Adolphe Bouguereau. But one thing I really love about this is the fact that the colors just pop. And a lot of that has to do with the entirely new lighting system the Haggin Museum has installed. As a matter of fact, their theme is See Art in a New Light. All LED lighting that really brings these photos to life and makes the frames just shine and art the way it's supposed to be seen. One of the things I wanted to point out too is that if you don't know some of the names of the artists that I've mentioned, the last one here on the left is a Pierre-Auguste Renoir, famous artist and one of a very beautiful painting that's been hanging here in the Haggin for many years. That wraps up our very, very brief sneak peek of the Haggin Museum's renovation. Now you got to come down here and see it for yourself. Get more information at visitstockton.org, and we hope to see you in Stockton soon.